Yeah, I mean, it's just continuing to develop all those skills. They've been working on becoming a more consistent and reliable shooter, from the outside, and then just being able to handle, pick and roll, create for others. We want to play fast this year, so it's going to be a lot of getting out in transition, becoming a better finisher at the rim, adding to, my bag in the mid range and stuff, and being able to, knock that shot down. So it's kind of just more of the all-round game that I'm focusing on. But yeah, I think the biggest key for me has been that reliable outside shooter that, especially with the team we got this year, there'll probably be a lot of open looks. I mean, the NBA changes every year with how they call games and what you can get away with and what you can't. So I'm gonna have to figure it out early on in the year what I can get away with and what they're going to be tight on. So for me, I'm looking forward to preseason. I've already noticed that they're letting us be handsy in preseason. Letting us push a lot more. So I think trying to be attached to the body and driving. Getting people on their back foot and really crawling up in people. I think they're going to allow that this year. So I think it's going to be the next few games just trying to get a feel for what I can and can't get away with, so that I know what tricks I can use, where I can be more aggressive, where I'm going to have to back off a little bit. So those are just little things that I'm going to have to pick up on this year. I mean, last year we weren't healthy. We had a lot of injuries, and bringing these guys in this year is only going to help us, and hopefully we can stay healthy and have a really consistent season. And that's the biggest weapon is health. So we're looking good right now. Obviously bringing in those guys. We've got our rookie acer as well. Like, we got size there, we got versatility, we got outside shooting. So I think the things that we were missing last year, we've really addressed. The front office has done a great job in that respective. And I'm just looking forward to getting out there, building chemistry with the guys. And I can already tell from the week of training camp that we've had, like, the guys are picking up on things and really, their attention to details at a high level. So I think we're gonna, gel quicker than what people think. A lot of mechanics, to be honest. Just set point, trying to get the release point higher, get it the same spot every time, no matter where I catch it. And then the rhythm with the legs and arms, they have to be in sync. If one's gone before the other, it throws off everything. So that comes with the reps, just getting reps in, before, after practices, coming back at night, getting shots up. It's just going to be, reps and having that feel that there's a lot of attention to detail with, where I want to catch the ball, where I want to get my set point, where I want my release point to be, trying to get more arc on the shots. So those are some things that I've been working on, and like I said, it's just going to come down to reps and making sure I'm in the gym getting them up. That's a fun one. Jalen Brunson's obviously a great player. Going against someone like him, it's a lot of fun. It's a challenge, and there's going to be shit talk, back and forth. But I think we both respect each other's games, and we do that by going at each other. And I always like playing against them. Being able to play in the Garden, on that stage is really fun. And he's one of them that I look forward to the matchup this year. And I don't know when it is, to be honest. So hopefully I'll have to check the calendar, but that's a fun guy to go against. Just the competitiveness, of him and myself, it makes it more fun. 100%, and I totally agree. Australian basketball, we're raised to really play as a team, move the ball, get the right shot, get the best shot, and that's how you want to play in the NBA too. But sometimes you turn down a shot, it can create a turnover. It can create you don't want to turn down shots. Let's say that they always result in not good things happening. So sometimes it's important to it might be take a contested three rather than try to force the ball into the paint. But that's just shooting part of it. But yeah, sometimes you do have to be selfish to be selfless, and you got to hold your teammates accountable. And Yeah, I agree with that. But Australian basketball, there are ways to, play team first, move the ball, get the extra pass, that sort of thing. But it's not always the case. Everyone tells me every day that he plays exactly like me. So, he's a defender. He picks up. He's versatile. He can switch. He's very good with his hands as well. His offensive game's coming. I think he's ahead at the same age. Me and Dash is a lot further ahead on the offensive end, and for him, it's just about becoming more versatile down there, being a more consistent shooter. Making sure he can go both left and right, finish at the rim. But he's young. He's still growing. He's still developing. So I'm excited to see where he takes his game. And I want to be a role model for Dash. I don't want to be in his ear too much and telling him what he has to do. I want him to kind of play free and be himself. But he's started off his career really well. Thank you very much.